was setting them up to ask them the big question. Are you with me? He said, now I understand that people have been talking to you. I know folks have been talking to you, and I know that they might have changed your mind and altered your thinking. You know how when folks start, don't look at me like that, when folks start talking to you, come on here somebody, and you know, my wife can tell you, I haven't been to the hibachi yet. She has been, but because folk have been talking to me and told me the food wasn't good, I hadn't gone yet.
You heard.
Y'all ain't helping me in here. You know how we go off of information because we heard somebody else. Child, did you hear what happened to so-and-so? Are you with me here? And watch this now. There were times where we judge people because we done heard something about them. Don't know them from Adam or Eve, but because we heard something about them, we have that in our hearts. So he said, now I know you've been hearing this. He said, but I want to not only know when people say, what is your conclusion?
Yeah. Your conclusion.
So he asked the question, and Peter stands up and said, I know the question. I got this. Hey! I got the answer. So he says one thing, you are the Christ.
That's walking through the text there.
The Son of the living God. Watch this now. He's the Christ. He's the Christ. Greek word means Christos, which means the anointed one, the Messiah. Watch this now. He's Jesus the Christ. Christ is not his last name, but it's his title. It's who he is. Are you with me here? Jesus the Christ. That's who he is, George. That's his title. He's the Messiah. He says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Watch this now. They had many gods back then. Woo! They had many gods back then, but God had revealed to Peter, he said, not only he is the Christ, but he's the Son of the living God. We don't want to get him mixed up with Buddha. We don't want to get him mixed up with Muhammad. We want people to know that he's the Son of the living God, our